Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has had a shocking weight loss, it seems. And I didn't think this would be as controversial as it is, but yeah, it's somewhat controversial to some people. Don't really understand why. He really has shrunk down, right? Like, he has really shrunk down. But this is really good. This is very, very good for him. For him. Just so it's patently obvious and clear, he was on huge amounts of exogenous testosterone and hormones. Obviously. Very clearly, plainly, and obviously. Now he's not. He's old. This is very good for him. So we're going to take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe if you're new here. Please do turn those bell notifications on. Again, I actually didn't think this was going to be a huge controversy, to be honest. It's interesting because Dwayne, we don't know why he's done this, right? He might be doing it for an upcoming role. So we don't know why he's done this. He's just finished doing the Smashing Machine, I think was the movie. The A24 film. And, you know, he was very large in that. Usual physique. Usual The Rock physique. And then he's come off of that and now he's essentially doing the press tour and he's very, very small, right? He looks in shape. Like, he doesn't look fat or anything like that. He's still an in-shape individual. He's just toned down, slimmed down, taken a lot of the bulk off. And actually done what Dave Bautista looks to have done, which is just stop taking the gear, basically. So at the end of the day, I didn't think this was going to be a huge controversy, but it is. Lots of people are sort of lambasting him for it, which is, I mean, talk about not understanding anything at all. Literally at all. So there's a few things to sort of take a look at here, and we'll look at his size. Well, actually, let's have a look at it now. So just for context, right? So here's what he was in. Yeah, it was the Smashing Machine, and he was huge, right? He was absolutely massive in the Smashing Machine. You know, I'd say on par with some of his biggest. Very, very big guy. Very, very big guy. And admirable for him to have ever got to that size anyway. You know, whether he's taking gear or not. That's not. You don't just get that big, right? Whether you're taking exogenous hormones or not. That's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of graft to get that big. So, you know, kudos to him regardless. And then he looks like this, right? He's still big. You know, he is still big. You can still see he's big. His musculature is still there. But he is in no way, shape or form remotely as big as he used to be. And you can see it here specifically in this video. Oh, God, dog shit music. You can see it here. You know, he is much, much smaller. But not, you know, he's still a big guy. You know, he's still a very, very tall chap. He still has a very athletic physique. And again, in these photos here. But people are sort of lambasting him for it. They're really lambasting him for it. And I just, yeah. I mean, again, they see here, you know, developing Hollywood. I hate this guy, Dom Lucre. Awful Twitter account. Actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has his fans concerned after he appeared looking like a different man in this video, where he has lost almost all of his muscles. Well, he hasn't. That's just an ignorant opinion. He was recently viewed as the biggest man Hollywood. As the biggest man Hollywood by most. The biggest man in Hollywood by most moviegoers. He hasn't lost nearly all of his muscle. That's just patently not true. Like, do you have eyes? You can see here he still has a lot of musculature, right? Like, obviously he still has a lot of musculature. He would still dwarf most men. Like, he's still bigger than the average man. And this isn't something to be concerned by. This is really healthy. So there's a few things. So being large, like larger than a standard man, being larger than a standard athletic man still puts a lot of pressure on the human heart, right? Let alone being on copious amounts of steroids that he would, which of course he's been on. I know he denies it, but it's just simply not true. You're an idiot if you think that he's not been on steroids. Like, of course he has. But to be on so much steroids for that long, because he's been on them for decades, right? Like decades. It's a miracle he's managed to have kids, to be honest. Genuinely. But he was obviously very smart with his usage. Now, there's several ways, I guess, you could sort of look at it. And I'm not advocating anyone do them, obviously. But if you're going to do them, there are still ways where you can mitigate risk factors, right? There's lots of ways you can mitigate risk factors. And he's obviously been very smart with it because he's got to his age that he is now. Like, isn't he in his 60s, if I remember rightly? Like, he's not a spring chicken. And he's still, as far as we know, relatively healthy, right? And that's pretty impressive. And obviously he's had children as well, so he's, he has done it in a way which has mitigated most of his risks. But it's still going to be a lot of pressure on the human heart, which is unavoidable. You just can't avoid that. Whether you're a fat fuck or not, or whether you're a hugely muscular man, the excess size a person can be puts pressure on the human heart. So if you can slim down, still have muscles, still a relatively large guy, he's a healthier individual all round, whether he's huge or not. So this isn't anything to be concerned by. This is actually really, really good. Like, kudos to Dwayne. Kudos to Dwayne for this. Like, this is not bad at all. It's shocking to me that people are sort of lambasting him, going, oh, we're concerned. Well, you're an idiot then, aren't you? You're an idiot. Like, this is good. 26.8 million views. And then people are like, oh, steroids working too. Stop using them. He can't hold it all naturally. This is just common sense. Yep. This is true. Yep. Absolutely. Everyone knew he was on steroids. Of course he was. Dan Bilzerian here saying the most obvious thing of all time. Well done, mate. State the fucking obvious. Looks pretty healthy to me. Carrying bodybuilder, wrestler muscle your whole life is not healthy long term. It's better to be strong and lean for many reasons. He's still pretty big. Like, he is still a pretty big guy. So yeah, I think he's done really well. I don't see what I have absolutely no idea where the sort of controversy has come from. I think he's done a really good job. I think he's slimmed down. Like I said, he's actually done pretty much what Dave Bautista has done. He's just been smart and trimmed down. I guess the only difference is Dave Bautista now looks like like an ex-drag queen pimp or something like that. It's a bit weird. Subtle shade there at Dave Bautista. But anyway, there you go. Good on him. Genuinely good on him. How old is he? He's bloody old now, isn't he? How old is he? 53. Yeah. I think he's did a good job. I don't see the controversy. I think this is good. It's shocking to me that this has been like we're concerned. No, he's done good. He's done well. He's done really, really well. And he's also been like, I'm trying to... I've been chasing, certain box office and things and been put in a corner. Now I want to make movies for me. Good on him. Looks like he's had an epiphany, right? Like a turning point in his life. May have been a health scare. We don't know. But I think good on him. Good on him. Anyway, thoughts down below, I guess. Bye now.